Hola habaneros! Today, I am uploading this video on a Wednesday because guess what? You know what? I'm going on vacation for spring break. I know that was terrible. Please don't judge me. I'm sorry. And so, I can't upload on Friday because I'm not taking my laptop or anything with me, so whatever. Deal with it, my one subscriber. Hey, Mom. Anyway, today we're going to be talking about something that has happened to me a while ago, actually, on my bus home from school. You see, our bus is full of troublemakers. Those kids that get suspended all the time. That, not even like the cool kind of troublemakers that you can still like. They have so much more potential, they just don't use it, No. They're not those kids. They're the kids who you hate. Everyone except for, their friends just doesn't really like a little bit. Okay? These kids, they cause trouble on the bus all the time. Okay? It's a regular thing now. And our bus driver, we're gonna call the bus driver Bobby. Okay? We're gonna call the bus driver Bobby. Now, Bobby has been fed up by now. Come on. He hasn't had a bad group on this bus. I've been there longer. I've been on that bus longer than him. And he's never had a group as bad as this one. And, poor Bobby. These kids running around and crap all the time. I'm so sorry, Bobby. My condolences, Bobby. My condolences. Anyway, one day, we are driving home from school. Everything's cool, except for these kids. You know what they decide to do? They decide to do the worst thing ever known to humanity. They open a window. They open a window on a hot day. And guess what? Bobby tells them, hey guys, you gotta close this window, okay? And instead of, just obeying the authority figure, come on, he's an authority figure, just let it go, let it slide. I know it's a little bit hot, deal with it, whatever. Instead, they go, you know what, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. You know what? We're gonna argue with the bus driver instead of just close the window. And, next thing you know, we're pulling into a parking lot with, a strip mall. It's got, a Taco Bell, Carl's Jr., it's got, a shoe store, whatever. You name it, okay? And I find out from the people in the front of the bus, Bobby called the police. Bobby called the police, okay? Bobby called the police, okay? And, the police take about 45 minutes to show up, and about 20 minutes into that wait, get these kids, their little cult, whatever they're in, I don't know. They're in some sort of cult, I don't know, whatever. They walk up to the front of the bus, they're like, well, you know what, Bobby, we wanna get off the bus now. He's like, well, it's against protocol to let students off the bus before a stop, one of the official stops or whatever. And they're like, well, Bobby, we want to get off the bus. And then one of the kid's parents show up, and he lets that kid off. I feel like that's probably not within protocol, but Bobby's probably fed up at this point. Whatever. I understand, Bobby. I get you. But as the doors are closing, these kids put their grimy little hands, they shove their grimy little hands into the door and force it open. These doors aren't that hard to open. It's safety, whatever. But they force the door open and run out. You can see them go to Taco Bell. Next thing you know, the police arrive. As they're walking out of Taco Bell, they come into the bus. There's nothing they can do. The kids are gone. Gone with the wind. Except for we can still see them walking away. Their smug little faces, their grimy little hands, their Taco Bell that they just barely ate. Whatever. And, the police, I can just imagine. I don't know exactly what Bobby told them, why he called them, but, it was over a window, essentially. Anyway, whatever. I feel like both groups were kind of in the wrong, but then the leader of this little cult of kids, we're gonna call him Timothy. We're gonna call him Timothy for the sake of it. Timothy turns around as soon as the police get back in their car, flips off the bus. Okay? Flips off the bus. Because he thinks he's so cool. That little white boy thinks he's so cool. And this other kid, who's a friend of a girl who's really sick right now. She's ready to throw up. She was sick before she got on the bus, but, we've taken 45 minutes out of, she would have been home already. And he's like, you know what? Timothy's name should just be the only thing for the definition of white trash. Dude, the savage rolls over the bus, rolls in waves, and everybody just shuts up for 5 minutes, I swear. And you can hear a few claps because he's so savage. This This little cult of kids. They get assigned seats to the front. Next thing you know, we have a sub bus for a few days. Next thing, we get our bus back. They tell us it's been equipped with high-definition cameras and highly sensitive microphones under every seat. And, whatever, fine. And, Bobby's yelling at kids to not swear, or he's got to write them up, whatever, I don't care. But these little cult leaders always still have a smug little look on their face, as if they somehow beat Bobby. They didn't beat Bobby, they just turned themselves into even whiter white trash. Anyway, thanks for watching, you guys. Please watch out for maybe a bonus video next week because of this weird upload thing. And wish me well on my vacation. Over to my outro. Go ahead and click subscribe. And please comment or something. Please, I have no life.